Mine! Mine faster, you peasants! What the hell is that? What is this? Did they just leave this sweater there? Why'd they leave that jacket there? Oh my god, they just left it. I've never seen that before. That's so weird. Why would you leave your coat out when it's freezing? Stupid little people. Now hurry up. Hurry up. Keep going. Keep going, going. Alright guys, this is here and we're back with Banished Part 5, I believe. And this is going to be the end, not of the series, but of the basic walk you through tutorial, because there are a ton of mods for this game that I actually want to get into and show you guys, because I've never played with the mods. I've just played with the base game. So I'm just going to finish it off, talk about the markets and the trading posts, and get those built for you guys so you can see what they look like, and I can explain a little bit of what they do. But aside from that, this is just the basics. Basically, it's a rinse and repeat. If you're going to play the vanilla game, this is what you want to do. You want to build farms, but you want to make sure you always have a hunters and gatherers station going. Otherwise, during the winter, you won't produce any food, and you won't produce any leather to make any type of coats, and you'll end up freezing and starving to death. So, all I can recommend is every 30 people, make sure you build a hunters and gatherers set. If you get over 100, start building more and more farms, but keep trying to work your hardest on building more hunters and gatherers huts. It's the best way to do it, and just make sure you have eventually, once you hit 50 people, start putting in wells, which are down here somewhere, wells, and do them on every corner you can think of. Otherwise, you'll end up burning down your whole. Even the stone houses burn down when you get a fire. I mean, they can pull from the river too, but if you don't have your houses close to the river, then you want to make sure you have your wells built. Anyways, so I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna show you guys the trading post and all that, anything else that's left. And if I'm not gonna build something, I'll explain to you what it is anyways. And then the next episode, I'm gonna actually start over the whole game. I'm gonna do it in hard mode with very harsh conditions, because I've never played it like that. And I'm gonna get the downloaded mod stuff too, so we can see what happens. I might just screw everything up and die within a day, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so my big mistake is that I kept up with building the houses, which I normally don't. Normally I go super slow with it. I don't know why. I just wanted to get through it so I could show you guys as much as I could. But because of that, my population has grown stupendously. I remember when I ended the last episode, I was like, look, we have 1 student. Now we have 9 and 16 children. And here's the thing about children in this game. They eat a shit ton. A shit ton. It's crazy. So, because of that, look at my food! That was even with the help of the farms I have going. That's ridiculous. I've never been... well, I have been this low once, but that was a long time ago. I've never done this badly before, so don't do what I did. Yes, keep up with the houses when you can, but do know that you're going to need to keep your food going up tremendously, because now I'm at, what did I say? I'm at 25 plus, let's just say we're at a number. That's basically 25 adults and 25 children. So I should already have another hunters and gatherers hut as well as these, but I don't, because I was not fast enough compared to the population growth. So we might start seeing people dying off soon. That's my bad. But anyways, here's our little trading post over here. It's almost there. You just gotta get some iron and some stone in there. And yeah, I even built this extra thing. I feel so bad that I did that. So bad. What are you guys doing? Would you hurry up? Y'all are gonna die. You're gonna die. Maybe if you have them clear all resources, they can pick up the food that's right there. And I'm not sure if it always counts towards food, but it is food, so it should. And I like to go around and sometimes just find random things so that they can pick up more food. Come on, you guys, I just want you to pick up this food. Would you get on it already? Let's go. They don't... I hate that about them, when they prioritize the first thing you list, even though you want them to prioritize the new thing you have listed. I feel like it's a bit backwards, but okay. And so if you want to change that, you go in here and you say increase priority, and then you highlight the area you want them to work on. Super useful, especially when you get pissed off at them. And it's really cool, you can see how close they are to actually having a full crop field. Sometimes I like them to harvest it a little bit early because it's only spring and they're almost done with all this. So if you have them harvested early, you get all that food early. But then again, it could be bad because it's not fully there. It just depends on how you want to do it. I always wait till it's at 90% though. Okay, harvest that. Someone died! Oh, during childbirth. We're okay. As long as it's not starvation, we're okay. Look at all these low things. I'm like ruining it. Yes. Yes, take it away. Get rid of it all. Get rid of it all. And it's only summer. Those beans grew fast. And when they're not working, all the farmers that I have here will actually act as laborers. So now I want them to increase their priority and go do all this iron and stone so that we can actually build more things. And which is great because now I have like 9 people to go out and do that because they're done farming already. Oh my god, they finished it. I didn't even notice that they finished it. I was so worried about the food and possibly dying. But okay, here's our trading post. We only need 1 person to work it, even though it says 6 people can. Oh, shoot. You can actually adjust that too, obviously. But, where is it listed? I have no idea. Trader. Only 1, because he'll pretty much do the job. We won't be trading a lot. But the cool thing about the trader is it acts as another storage unit. So this is all the things I have. And I can tell him to go get a certain amount of it so I can keep it at the trading post. And then trade it with boats that come down the river. So right now, what do I have a lot of? I have a lot of herbs. Herbs are great. They're worth a lot, but a lot of people won't take them. Let's do like 50 herbs. Okay, and then what else do we have? I don't want to take coats out because it's almost winter. Neither with the tools or the firewood. Firewood's a really good thing to trade though because it has a high price, which we can see when a boat comes by. And it's really easy to make because you chop down a lot of trees, you make a lot of firewood, you're good to go. That's not as hard as a resource to find like, what's it called? Like iron or stone is, you know, in comparison. So it's really good to have, as well as herbs. And then if you have a lot of extra food, which is rare, but if you do, definitely throw it in here, and every now and again, you can tell them to let it go, and they'll put it back in the market, especially if you need food. So it's like your mini personal storage that no one can touch. Whereas if they're over here at the market, everyone can come and get it. Make sense? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, now we just have to wait for a boat to come by. Oh, and tools and coats are really good too. They're rather expensive, so those are good. Actually, I might as well, let's do like, let's do the coats, not that. Let's do just 10 coats. Yeah, I know. Can you believe this? Look at this population boom. You remember when we started, we were at like 24, 23 people. And look at this. These people, they know how to get it on. And they never stop. It's crazy. I'm like over here in disbelief. Can you guys just work harder and get more food? Seriously. Go, farmers, go. Don't you dare let any of this go to waste. You better hurry up and harvest all of that. Once it hits late autumn, it could start snowing, and then we would lose all of our crops. Hurry up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, sweet. You just gotta get that 1 bucket. Get that 1 bucket. With all of that, we're only at 700? What? Oh, look. Look what's finished. I wanted to show you guys this. This is our little hospital. You click on it, it has hospital. Yay! And you can make 1 person be a physician. That's it. Basically, if people are sick, they'll go to the hospital. The hospital will take the herbs and help the people feel better. Simple as that. I can't really explain it any better, so easy. And definitely want to have it once you start getting a large population, because one sickness could come in and wipe all of y'all out. And that would suck. I think I'm going to add another field because that didn't get us anywhere. I know I told you guys I should have another hunters and gatherers hut, but I'll do that later. Because I really just need it like a quick fix, you know? If that makes any sense. That's what I need, a quick fix. Let's just make... Yay! Our boat is here. Okay, so this is the little boat. Say hi. I'm pretty sure they only come around every 9 months to a year. So if your plan is to buy food from merchants, which is totally fine. Like, you can buy food, you can buy a lot of things from them, depending on the merchant. Because they each come with different things every time. But if your plan is to buy food before winter to make sure that you're safe, I would just recommend buying it as soon as possible, because sometimes you'll wait and they won't even show up. It's like, what's the point? And then they'll show up in the spring and you've already gone through the winter and you won't want to buy any, but it would probably be good to do so anyways. So always think ahead in this game, just like you would in real life. Otherwise you could easily screw yourself over like I did with the houses, you know? Okay, so let's see. They have peaches, pumpkin seeds, and coats. I really don't care for any of these, except maybe the peaches, so I think I'll take those peaches. So, this is the cost of them, and this is the count and the value I have for them. So I need 333 of them. So I always like to get rid of the things I have multiples of, and I have a lot of herbs, and not many people accept herbs. How much is that? I can't do math. That's 200. Okay, and then you can always do it like this. Let's see. Do I have a lot of iron tools? I do. We should be fine. Overpaying. Oh shit. Go down. 5 units to complete this trade. 13 units. Let's do... And then we'll do 1... No, not 5. I want 1 coat. Yeah, overpaying by 2. You can have 2 extra bucks. Give me this shit. Buy. When you buy seeds from them, you can go out and plant them, obviously. And yeah, that sounds good to me. Dismiss, and when you dismiss them, they leave. Make sure when you know you're done trading, you dismiss them so that they can start their cycle again and come back faster. Otherwise, sometimes, like one time I had left the trading boat there and I didn't remember that I had left it there, and it just sat there until winter, and I told them to go, and then I didn't even get it back for like another year and a half, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't have kept him for so long. But yeah, you learn, you know, especially from watching me. Come on, finish off this little farm so I can have 4 farms this year. Oh my god, you guys, get that. Thank you. You're gonna be corn, and we're gonna add more workers, and I'm gonna actually allow you guys to start working on another house. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm telling everyone to leave their jobs, because I want to kill myself, obviously. No, I'm doing this because when you tell them all to leave their jobs, they all become laborers, obviously. I think that makes sense. Then you want to go ahead and do the important ones first. So I want all my farmers first. So anyone living in the houses closest to the farmers will automatically become a farmer. Farmer. Farmer, laborer, because I still have laborers. Does that make sense? And the closer they are to their workplace, the better and faster they'll work. Whereas if you had someone, I don't even know, like their house was all the way over here on the other side and they had to work over here, it takes them forever just to walk there, and then they're not nearly as productive. Now we want our gatherers, our fishermen, our hunters. I don't really care about them. Foresters are pretty important, and then you can do all the tiny ones. Oh shit, the teacher. I hope that didn't make all the students grow up. Fuck me, if it did. It didn't. Thank God. It's because I was unpaused. Always do this unpaused. Always do this unpaused. Otherwise, I would have had 7 extra adults grow up right then, and I was not prepared for that because I don't have any jobs for them. Yeah, fun. Alright guys, so the only other things I wanted to get through to tell you were things I haven't actually touched on yet. Let's go ahead and turn this down to 1 so we can see them all farm. Or 2. Okay, so let's go through here. Let's see if I haven't mentioned anything. This just removes roads. Like you click on a road and they put an X on it. And then a builder will come over and destroy it. Easy peasy. And then we already talked about these. That destroys buildings. I know I'm low on firewood. Over here, so the things I haven't built are actually quite a few. We have a woodcutters, obviously down here. It takes firewood, turns it in it takes logs and turns it into firewood. I'm building another one because I keep getting low. And then we have a forester, which is down here. Where'd he go? He'll cut and he'll plant trees so that you can have renewable trees, which is awesome. Then we have our herbalist, which is this guy. And they pick up herbs for everyone. Oh, let's go up to 200. 300, 200. So that you can stay healthy. Thank God. And let's go ahead and increase the max on logs. You can never have too many logs. And then we have our blacksmith, which is up here. Our blacksmith makes the tools that we need. If the tools break on people, they're actually more likely to get themselves killed, as well as not work as hard or work nearly as efficiently. Then our tailor, which is right here, you can do 3 different types, just like you can do different types of tools. But we don't have the resources to do the other ones because you need sheep for that, and we don't have sheep. Whatever. But you need coats because the coats are actually going to help keep you warm and not freeze during the winter. I know I'm low on food. Then the tavern we did not build. We could probably build that real quick. Let's see. Before I get through with everything. The tavern, it honestly doesn't help us at all right now. What else are you fucking building? Oh, their house. It doesn't help us at all right now because you need orchards, which you can plant orchards, no problem. It's as easy as a farm. Let's just, yeah, let's do that. And you always have one, oh, chestnut. You can't make chestnut beer. Fuck me. So normally you'll get like a fruit, I assume. I've never had a chestnut before. Normally I have to buy those. And you can take the fruit and you can turn them into beer at your tavern, and then you sell them for a really high price at the trading post, which is awesome. But it can be a lengthy process and it takes forever for trees to grow, obviously. So moving on with our list. Let's see here. We have our mine, which is huge. It has to be placed on the hill, like that. And the mine, you can switch between getting iron and getting coal, I believe. I don't know, something like that. It's iron and something else. Steel. You can switch between getting iron and steel, I believe. And then the quarry, obviously, is a giant hole in the ground where you can collect more stone and just keep stoning. And they both will eventually hit a limit where they can't mine or quarry anymore, and you'll have to build something new. Okay, moving on. Food production. Gatherer's hut gathers food. Hunter's hut kills deer. Fishing quay gets fish. Pasture. We don't have any animals, but you can buy animals through the trading post up here. Build them a pasture, and they'll produce until they hit a limit that you will set, and then you can start killing them off for meat as they keep producing. And then we also have the orchard, which we got right there, and then of course our farms. Then for town services, our cemetery. I didn't build a church because that takes a lot, but the chapel just makes people happier. So if this is pretty low, build them a chapel or something. It'll make it nice and happy. Then the medical unit, we got our hospital. And then we're also building our tavern right. Oh, shit. I thought that was a town hall. Town hall, basically, it gives you more data just showing you like all the information you need to know about your town. And to top it off, randomly you have groups of people show up and ask if they can join your city, which is great if you need a lot of people. But remember, like I said, if the population explodes, you got to make sure you keep up with that with your food, or you're screwed. Kind of like I still am because I'm at 84. But yeah. And then our school down here, when they're taught and educated, they actually work better and faster. And then the well just helps you keep out fires. Then we have our trading post up there, our market, which is like a market for the people, and an extra storage area, the stockpile to store everything, and then the storage barn to store anything that needs to go inside. Then for pathways, I showed you the wooden bridge. You can do a tunnel too, where it'll carve through like this, but they can be rather expensive, like 40 stone, especially in the beginning. You don't necessarily have that. And you can do a stone road as well as a regular road. And stone roads make them walk faster, but it takes a lot of stone, evidently, because they're called a stone road. And then you have your houses. You have your wooden house, which I tell you never to use because they burn fast and they don't keep you warm. Stone house is always good. They keep you warmer, obviously, but they are costing more with the stone. And then a boarding house is for people who are homeless, and they can live there until a new home is built. And they're great, but they do take a lot of logs, so it's up to you if you want to create it or not. If you keep up with the houses, then you shouldn't need to have to build that. Then these are just the options for more statistics and info and everything. Just so you know what these are. Let's close it out so you can find it again. That one is the jobs. Exit. Exit. This one, the compass one, is the map. This one is events that occur. Food is low, people become a student, people are dying, things like that. These are the statistics I have that I like to keep up there. Easy peasy. And of course your time, so you can slow down time and whatnot. Now with all that, you guys can go out there and learn from my mistakes and do better than I have ever done. And I hope you guys learned something from this, and I'll see you in the next episode where I start over on the hardest conditions possible with the harshest environment possible. I hope to see you guys there. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, please leave a like. Actually, I don't care. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Iandus is out.